Hello again. Welcome back to another live stream where we will be doing some really remarkable stuff. Let's get the tune started. Let's get right into it. There's really not much to say. Not much to say. We've been doing this for how many streams? I think over the last 12 streams or so. We got all the dubs, and now what we've been doing is just grinding them out, getting as many golden mystery boxes as we can get. Guess what? That's exactly what we're going to do once again today. We had a lucky day. A decent luck day. Not a great luck day, but a decent day. Oh, I forgot to open one thing. Would probably be important to get my chat open. The orphans will get their revenge. No, that was last time. Oh, you're here. Okay, great. Well, welcome to the stream. Oh, yes. How you doing over there, Red Yoshi? Hope you're doing well over on YouTube. Alrighty. Well, it looks like we got some work to do, guys. So let's get right into it. We'll get a luck buff. We definitely are going to grind some golden mystery boxes out today, I think. How's everybody doing? You all had a great weekend, I hope. We're on Tuesday, so at least it's not Monday. The weekend awaits. The weekend certainly awaits. Sitting there at the end of time, it seems. Now, I want to run a test. We really need to get some more golden mystery boxes. We only need another 3,500, so we should be able to get them all today. Hi, Mantis. How are you doing? We should be able to get all of the mystery boxes that we need today. That's not a question of problem. Now, I was writing the script earlier and thinking to myself, am I using this auto clicker to the absolute fullest of its abilities? Now, I was told... Oh, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. We're talking right away. I was told that the auto clicker could... No, you are not. What do you mean? I was told that daggers can be used every 17 milliseconds. Now, I don't know if that's exactly true. That's what we've been using the whole time. We seem to be getting some good results because we're obviously able to get within spitting distance of 900 every time we do this. But I would think that maybe there's... So we're going to test it. I'm going to run 10 milliseconds and see how that does. And just kind of mess around with the interval for auto clicks, because I'm very interested in seeing if we can push that bound a little bit. Now that was a little long, so I want to maybe bring it to 90 milliseconds this time. I will turn off presentation mode in a second. I'm just messing with the auto clicker live. Now that's every 10 milliseconds. Welcome, Benton. Hope you're doing well. And a good burp to you, sir. I'm curious what the set maximum is, because it seems like 10 milliseconds works. There is very clearly an optimal way to do this. Also, today is not the Desert Festival. Okay, that's fine. I just want to make sure we're doing it optimally, because...
You know I hate suboptimal.
All right, we'll get out of that. So I'm just going to be messing with the auto clicker on the side here and trying to find... I mean, 10 milliseconds seems to be the number. Finally, 20, still confused how you do not have the first stream. It's because you're a LARPer. You're a LARPing shifty. I mean, I can open up the code myself, but I happen to know other people who are very, very good at looking at the code too, who could do it while I'm live and help a brother out. What do you have against LARPers? Nothing. I just think it's funny to call people LARPers. You would have a 21 stream streak if you weren't. See, that seemed to work pretty well. Could the answer really be just faster auto-clicker means better results? I mean, we were doing 17 milliseconds, now we're doing 10. This might be faster. Yeah, I appear to be... Wow, that might be genuinely, like... I wonder what the limit is. You have been here for all... I know you have. I'm just messing with you. Gosh. Don't take it so personal. I'm just messing with you. LARP has lost its meaning, not gonna lie. I'm LARPing right now as a capitalist in a video game. Man, oh man. That appears to be quite effective. Not all roleplay is LARPing. But I mean, I am live, and I am currently doing the action of roleplaying. What's the difference between live action and what I'm doing right now? Yada, yada, yada. Meaning I'm physically doing something right now? That character is not you physically doing it? Yeah, but I'm controlling the character physically. The character couldn't move without me. Like in real life, no on a video game. I don't know, guys. I think I got you guys beat on this one. I dare I say we could have been just doing 10 milliseconds the entire time. But what if we cranked it up a little higher? What if we really brought the auto clicker to its knees? What if we went for 5 milliseconds, 200 clicks per second? Do you think my computer would crash? Let's find out. Okay. One thing I did not consider was doubling the time that it would do that, because it stopped way too quickly. Let's do 180 times. And theoretically, this should do it. I mean, if there really is no limit, I should take out nearly every orphan here. That sounds like it's faster. Here, you guys, you can hear now that I'm on this. I gotta say, I think just increasing the speed seems to have done it. Now, I won't dare go lower than 5. I think 200 clicks per second is plenty. I think there's a noticeable difference between 10 and 5. Wow.
Damn,
wow.
son, where'd you find this?
Yeah, damn, son, where'd you find this? Indeed. I just realized my speaker was still on, so you guys might have heard an echo there. This is definitely the best weapon in the game. I mean, if you can stomach using an auto clicker. Wow. Mrs. Muse. Look at her and all of her museness. YouTube chat, don't be scared. You're just seeing shiftesque relay all the Twitch messages to you. Please don't be shy. Lurk all you want. Shiftesque relay is just showing you the Twitch chat. If this is an experience you do not enjoy for whatever reason, please feel free to turn off the chat overlay if it is bugging you. If you're lurking and you're not chatting, it's perfectly acceptable. We appreciate your time here. It's like when you turn the temp up on the oven to cook things faster. I think we might have unlocked something here. All right. I'll do a little visual test for you guys, all right? So that was 5 milliseconds, all right? Let's do it one more time just to show you. This is 5 milliseconds. This is 200 clicks per second. All right. I'm actually gonna pause the music for a second. I might forget to turn it back on, honestly, because I get so locked in. We're gonna do it one more time. All right, you heard how quickly we were stabbing. We were doing a stab, right? We were stabbing. All right, now we're gonna bring the auto clicker up. We're gonna do 10 milliseconds. We're gonna do 90 times, all right? We should probably do 100 actually, so it's like a full second of stabbing. All right. So now we're gonna go in there. Now listen closely, see if there's a difference. There's a difference. There's absolutely a difference. I don't think the 10 milliseconds, I don't think that's a limit. I think the limit might be closer to 5. It might be even faster than 5 milliseconds. That means you could use your dagger theoretically 200 times in a second if you had the fingers to do it. I mean, that would require no human being could do that, I don't think. But an auto clicker sure can. Do we try it faster? Do we do a little science? Are we gonna do a science? More power! All right, we're gonna do a science. We're gonna do a science. Hopefully the computer can handle it. All right, we're gonna do 3 milliseconds, all right? That is a lot of clicks per second, all right? That is almost 300. All right, we're going to do 250 clicks. Actually, we should do 270 to keep up with it. All right. Now, this might crash the stream. Okay. That, I don't think I noticed a difference. You guys, I turned off the volume so you couldn't see. This should be 240. All right, we're going to run it one more time. We're going to compare 3 milliseconds now. I'm not noticing a difference there. Now we're going to do 5 milliseconds. All right, let's see if we notice a difference. I don't notice a difference. I think it might be 5 milliseconds. So that means you can use the dagger 200 times per second. How you doing, Mo? You think it's the same? I think 5 is the limit. I think we uncovered it. But clearly you can tell from our golden mystery box count already that it does make a small difference. We should be leaving fewer boxes on the table, which is good, and I should be able to comfortably and accurately script around this portion of the video now that I know the absolute limit. Now, I could go into the code and figure this out. I'm not going to, but if somebody wants to poke around in the code and see if they can reveal what the limit or the input cooldown would be for using a dagger, by all means. Oh, I'm doing great, Mo. I'm doing great. I'm really looking forward to being done with this this orphan grind here, because this has been just arduous, a tough one. Yeah, I mean, if you do get an opportunity to just poke around, I mean, I would appreciate it. I do remember I did it to get the wave bank. I'd have to like dig into my brain to figure out how to get it readable to a point where I could actually see. And I don't feel like doing that. I'm confident, though, that the 5 milliseconds is faster than the 10 milliseconds, so... And, I mean, we're leaving, like, 6, 7, 10 orphans every wave now, instead of leaving, like, 20 to 30 sometimes. mix random stuff with cheese, it tastes good. Real trap shit. Trapaholics. Oh man, I went for a bait title. I'm baiting again tonight. The iridium needle is the best weapon in Stardew Valley. You're seeing firsthand why. Now, for this specific niche, it is without contention the best. Even if you were to go and take this weapon into the Skull Cavern with a different build, not even with, like, let's say, because it's unrealistic to expect someone to go in with constant magic rock candies on. But even if you were to just roll with a max crit set on this, you could pretty much one-shot every monster in the game. You didn't even need the auto clicker to do it.
Fatality.
My mom!
Whoa! It was loud.
All right, Glip. This is very important. We can't screw this up. Ah! Hello, my the smooling friends. Fuck!
Love smiling friends. Any smiling friends lovers out there? Epic timing. I'm getting ready for working in the office tomorrow, so I'll be busy with that. See if you got time. Sorry, that sucks. Holy schmoly. Alright, so my goal tonight is to get 31,000 golden mystery boxes. That should take us about literally 2 days of grinding here. Should be not a problem. And then we're going to go and open some more. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we do. We open golden mystery boxes. And I'm gonna start a prediction because I feel like we got a few people in here now lurking. So here's a prediction for you guys. Will we get 999 golden mystery boxes today? No. You know what? We'll lower it. 900 GMB today. That means will I pass out before the end of the night with 900 golden mystery boxes? That's the question. That's the prediction. You can gabble on it. Time for some gabbling. Love a good gabbling. On top of the 589. That means will I get 311 more golden mystery boxes before the end of the night? That's the question. I think this auto clicker update is making a huge difference. We may actually be able to tip the scale to 1,000 a day at this point with how much more efficient this is. But there's always some doubters out there willing to take the believer's money. Orphan stabbing is much more interesting than golden mystery boxes. Real. The good news is we have a lot more golden mystery, or rather, we have a lot more orphan stabbing to be doing because we're going to need to do this to grind the rest of the golden animal crackers out. We should only have to open 5,000 more golden mystery boxes, meaning we should probably only we'll be done by Thursday. Thursday's stream should be it. I'm not going to do a 10-hour stream on Saturday. I might go live on Saturday. We'll see if my schedule allows it. If I do, I'll go live for like 4 or 5 hours. I'm not going to do the whole day. But I would still like to do it because I know Saturday we'll be done with the auto petter grind. We will have every auto petter we need by Saturday, I guarantee it. I didn't stream last Saturday. I'm rested. Now me and Mrs. Shift have a lot of work to do though, so we might take it easy on Saturday. We'll see what happens. I will ping the Discord, so if you want to be notified if I decide to go live, so you don't miss the stream and lose out on your stream streak, you guys gotta go join the Discord. That means exclamation Discord in chat. You can take the link there, and you will be able to join the Discord nice and easy if you aren't already there. Ping me anytime, baby. Ooh.
Ping me anytime, baby. Uh-oh.
Oh, I meant to go see Robin and ask her to start another coop, but It's fine. We'll just power grind that. That'll be its own grind soon enough. How's Mrs. Muse tonight? Mrs. Muse speaks for herself. What say she? I hope she's good. When are you gonna make that random sound effect cheap so we can spam it? You guys gotta do burp. And maybe if you burp enough, you'll get it. Lots of burps. Exclamation burp as much as you can. Maybe it'll activate if you exclamation burp enough. In fact, I'm quite certain it will activate if you exclamation burp enough.
How long is this going to take?
I don't know. But I'm about ready for it to be over too. You guys aren't the only ones frustrated by this grind. Perfect sound. Yeah, it actually was. That's why I put it in there. This grind is insane. This is the most. I did a grind for the first Profit Limit movie. I really did. I did a grind. I was grinding radioactive ore. I was grinding clay. I was putting in work. But this has been the most committed I've been to doing one task over and over again, repetitively. In this game, for sure. Surely it will be worth it. Don't call me Shirley. Mrs. Shift made a wreath. It is gorgeous. Great wreath. The board of directors approves. Shirley Temple. Isn't that a beverage? Oh man. Believers are gonna get some early points from whoever donated their doubter points. Gosh darn, this is efficient. Yeah, I think changing the auto clicker to 5 milliseconds made the difference for sure. You were confused by Lord of the Rings, but you enjoyed it? How were you confused? How could such a complex story with so many different characters, factions, and overarching storylines be confusing? No, I understand that. I watched Lord of the Rings for the first time, and I was totally like, what the fuck did I just watch by the end of it? It is Mama Shift-in-Law's favorite movie series. Get her talking about it, she'll... Good luck stopping her. Oh, and Christmas time, it's The Grinch every night. Every night. Every night we watch Jim Carrey's The Grinch. Great movie. Every night, though, maybe not for me. Only 46 burps remain. Oh boy. I have a feeling we're gonna have a loud night later when we're opening golden mystery boxes. We got the 900th box. Congratulations, believers. You have been rewarded for believing. Isn't that a beautiful thing? Don't you love when that happens? Good work. Yeah, I think with this updated method, we'll be pulling 1,000 every time we come here. Now, the good news is the gold mystery boxes themselves are not important after like our next 2 days here at the Witch's Hut. Pretty much at all. because we'll have enough to get the last auto petter we need, and then we won't have to ever watch Clint and his big muscly armed Clint opening up our golden mystery boxes anymore, because we won't be needing anybody to open them, because we won't need anything in them. We'll just be coming here back and forth every day to get golden animal crackers at that point, and it will be very, very nice. Lord of the Rings themed classroom. Oh, man. Depending on the group of students you have, they'd probably love that. Some of them would be like, what the hell is this? If you get them to look up from their phones. Oh, man. Wow. 1,000. Good day. Good day. 1,000 golden mystery box. I'll take it. Well, oh, what is that?
How 5,792 is now following.
Thank you very dearly for following, How. I really appreciates that. Alright, yeah, there. Those were easy to pick up. I think that no matter what, it's not going to be an overt theme more than just vibes, or more just vibes. I love Lord of the Rings Court. I mean, depending on where. I like the Hobbit structures. Like, the little homes, the cabins, nestled and buried under grass. Those big circular doors. That's awesome. All right. First day, we got 1,033 golden mystery boxes. Not bad. Do a Lord of the Rings nursery? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Let's do it. I love that idea. Let's do it, sweetie. I'm sure our babies will appreciate it. All right, let's add that number. 1,033 to my spreadsheet, bringing us to 29,489 golden mystery boxes. 29,489. We are going to request that Robin... no, you know what we're going to do, actually? We're going to go get some ginger from Ginger Island, and then we're going to go to sleep. Maybe we'll ask Robin to upgrade this coop down here. It's not majorly important to me right now, but... Because I plan to, like, power grind that, but... Let's see. Can I share a link? Yes, you can share a link. Depends on what... It's for a pin? Yeah, go ahead. Sure. Curse past me for making this so hard to navigate. We are going to need this ginger ale for... Going to need this ginger ale for golden animal cracker grinding. We only have 24. We'll certainly need more than that. We're probably going to need roughly... I would wager at least 50. But if we're getting 20 golden animal crackers a day from this challenge, and we need 1,000, and we need 2 a day, so we'll probably need about 100 ginger ale, which means we're definitely going to have to grind for ginger ale pretty constantly once we're done with this golden mystery box grind, but it shouldn't be too bad because we'll be rolling for lucky days. So on the days where they're not lucky, we'll at least be able to come and do this, and then we should accrue a nice balance of usable ginger just from doing what we're doing right now consistently. YouTube comment for my discussion. Oh, just got here, by the way. Okay, what's up with the stream's title? Jay asks. I mean, I know that it has the highest crit chance and multiplier among the other weapons, but I want to hear your opinion. Okay. Yeah, I got you. Hopefully you're still there. I was just getting lost in the sauce for a second, so I had to explain what our course was. So yeah, the Iridium Needle. It is the best weapon in the game for a couple of reasons, but it mainly hinges on the fact that it has the best crit chance, base crit chance in the game. So crit chance basically assigns a little less than 2% chance per level. So it starts at +6 crit chance that you're reading there, where it says +14 crit chance. That doesn't actually translate to a percentage point, so it's a little confusing. Point is, the base crit chance for the Iridium Needle is 10%, so 1 out of every 10 strikes is going to be a critical hit. That's just the base. That doesn't factor in anything else. The next best dagger, the next best item in the game is only 6%, so it's far and away almost twice as critical likely as pretty much anything in the game. All right, so that alone separates it greatly. But the thing that really separates it in this case is that it has no limit to how much you can spam it per second. So hit speed doesn't really matter. You can just spam it in perpetuity. And theoretically, if you're fast at clicking, it has the highest DPS of any weapon in the game. That's it. That's the whole explanation. I go way, way, way in depth in the script that I have not edited the final film for yet, but basically that's the gist of the explanation that I give for the final movie script so far. Just give me a moment. I'm going to focus on this. I see chat moving over there, so just give me a second. Deluxe Coupe. All right. Oh, I see chat's moving because we're just burping. Okay. Well, you know, that's why I put it there. So you're asking over there. Anyways. If you have any follow-up questions, I might have missed it. I wish you could grow ginger. I wish I could grow ginger too. Yeah, I mean, beyond that, the way that crits work is very simple. So, and by very simple, I mean totally overly complex and unnecessary, but simple to follow if you track all the variables that go into it. Basically, we got advanced future content for the upcoming video. Neat. Yeah, absolutely. You're definitely, that explanation that I just gave you is advanced content for sure. You're definitely going to get a much, much more in-depth numeric analysis of that whole explanation. Dove number 104 arrived. Incredible! The babies just keep coming. And speaking of, he's probably not going to ask me for another baby because we are, like, not on speaking terms. I got to remember to talk to Shane a little bit. We got a pretty lucky day here. What do we got? 9.9%. Perfect. Great day to go stabbing. It's a good day for some stabbing. We should exit the game, though, because we are going to delete all of the trash that we left on the ground over there. Now, let's make sure. I like to check to make sure I haven't thrown away a luck ring before I do this now, because I did that once. I did do that once. Never again. 362 hours, by the way. Just a casual save. Just a casual Stardew Valley save. Feed the poor man some pizza, says Esther. I had a lot of beer for him, but I ran out of beer, so... Yeah, I'm just gonna give him... I'm just gonna talk to him and give him a hug. That should be enough for him. He'll ask for another baby. I'm just gonna delete all this junk. Oh boy, you guys are... What is going on over here? Wow. Wow. You guys are really trying to get that burp dividend. Specifically one person. I love when it's just one person trying to get the burp dividend. Oh, that's what I put it in there for. All right, let's get that. We are going to need a prismatic shard to abandon my children with. Luck? No luck balance. Luck buff. One last brain cell says, I'm addicted. Addicted to the Lord of the Rings core. Who put that leak in my way? Arrest that leak right now. resource cop. That leak was in my way. Alright, let's do... We have the magic rock candy. Alright. Who's ready to do some stabbing? Do you guys want to predict on the stabbing? Here, we're going to start a prediction. Will I get... let's see. Will I get 1,150? No. Will I get 1,050 golden mystery boxes today? That's the prediction. You can gabble on it. It's all you. You're the gabblers. I just do the streaming. Aren't you going to join us in the gabbling? All right, hold that thought. Hold that thought, kids. I'm going to add one more. Yay, you guys got a new brother. Lucky you. 104 dubs. Let me just update that counter before I inevitably forget. There we go. 104 dubs. Incredible stuff. Incredible stuff. Holy schmoly. Less rations for the other ones? Yes. Hey, listen. If they find a way to starve in a room full of pineapples, that's on them, not me. I'm a good dad. I'm a good father. You guys may be wondering what this exclamation burp thing is. If you're new here, you're in for quite a treat. If you're not new here, you're still in for quite a treat. I have added a tremendous amount of sound effects to the queue, and I am certain we will hear plenty of them in T-5 burps. Gosh, you are really committed, Mo. Mo putting in work. Mo is single-handedly carrying the burp dividend. I think it's funny that nobody has helped him. You guys all just believe in Mo dearly. Well, here we go. I'm waiting. The silence is deafening.
Drag and do the hula? What the hell? I'm walking here! No. Attend Thanksgiving and this bread. Even lizards, meatloaf is my favorite.
Scooter, how come we've never met you?
No, shut up, man.
I'm Jay Fontaine, the Kringle Bear. Penn State University.
Damn, all right, what are we doing next? Do you think what's happening?
Yes, that includes the upcoming names. Yes. No need for the
Just gotta get it together. Get your shit together.
Hey, go ahead, call me that boy.
Are you guys okay?
I'm here to ask you one
Whoever is redeeming real sound effects, please make sure you're using the right one.
Now look who's made. First order business. 300 for everyone.
Maybe I should use these words that I use every day at every opportunity.
Leap about.
Your staff is dying down here. Is that metal?
I hate to say it, but
Yeah, not to be contradictory, but it's
Damn, if he's gonna put the greasy yellow hands on his boy's best bounce so weird. One place he knew he could dance was ass. 5 long years he wanted to squash. He wanted his ass. He died of listening to me. He really wanted 2 years. I did. I'm ashamed of myself.
hi, everybody! God be done. like pillows. All right, kid, smack in the back. Come on. That's a person's name. A person's name.
Select 3 things from Stewie's room that I wish to be mine.
There's a book in there on how to eat healthy. Why don't you take that, you fat bitch?
It's time to say sayonara.
But I don't speak Italian!
I'm Torg, and I'm here to ask you one question and one question.
Yeah. Oh, God, this is embarrassing. I'm so sorry. It's been like 500 years.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go build my own
Where's AA right now? No AA Why didn't you answer me?
That's what the hell I
I'm
thought.
just asking you. I said it like 4 times. So why didn't you say it the first time I said AA Ron?
Because it's pronounced Aaron?
Okay, pretend it's Thanksgiving and this bread.
I was just wondering how would be and smoke weed
Oh, I got the hit in the balls with the train
Oh my
cinder
God,
block.
it's so juicy.
Only here.
Candy Mountain! Candy Mountain, Charlie! Yeah, Charlie! We're going to Candy Mountain!
Only here. Only here can you enjoy whatever that was just now.
I got my eye on you, Jake Funner.
The ultimatum is a cheeseburger stuffed inside a cheeseburger with 2 deep-fried cheeseburgers as buns, and then we add our special ketchup that we get from the Himalayas.
Maybe you should give him the clamps, Clamps.
Gee, you think that maybe I should use these clamps that I use every day at every opportunity?
This guy stinks!
Wow.
When I was 7 years old, I sat on a banana. And of course, that changed my life.
Anything else?
It's a Leopterodon, Charlie! Magical Leopterodon! It's gonna guide our way to Candy Mountain!
The birds are where to play it, don't you know about the bird? Well, Peter's gonna tell you about the bird. Well, a bird. The birds are where to well, a bird.
Wow. Hey, Bryce. You just getting here? You missed the burp dividend. I'm sorry. Now, a lot of those sound effects are very good on their own. They're good references, they're good callbacks.
I don't know. But as long as they don't touch the peanut butter, because I did stuff to it.
A lot of those sound effects, they do great on their own, and then when put together, I am noticing a theme of them perhaps just having a little bit too much going on. I may have to put something in there that makes them wait a little while before they start tripping all over each other. We'll figure it out. I don't know. What do you guys think? What's the board of directors think about the state of the burp dividend after that? I would have loved to add the entire song, but I am certain that song would get a copyright warning of the drag and do the hula. It was peak. You guys really liked that. It wasn't too loud, was it? Just the right level of ridiculous volume. If you're hungry for a hunk of fat and juicy meat, something Pumbaa, he's a juicy treat. Come on down and dine on this tasty swine. All you gotta do is get in line. Are you aching for some bacon? He's a big pig. You can be a big pig too. I have just been recommended this stream, and I would like to know exactly what you're trying to do since it looks very insane, says Maria. This is like a sub-version of the really ridiculous thing I'm doing. So the really ridiculous thing that I'm doing is I'm capitalism maxing, which is the thumbnail. I am in the middle of determining what the absolute most profitable farm in Stardew Valley is, with no contest whatsoever. Like, it is set in stone, concrete. There will never be something more profitable than this. I am looking for the hard ceiling on that. And I have determined that it's golden chickens. Now, for golden chickens, I need an obscene amount of auto petters, and since I did not go the Joja route on this save file, I can only get the auto petters a couple of really niche ways. I can get them from treasure chests at Skull Cavern, which is really inconsistent, or I can get them from golden mystery boxes. It's a 1 in 200 roll. So, I have elected going the route of golden mystery boxes. You can see the counter above my face here, right there. It says 29,489 golden mystery boxes. That is how many we've grinded. I can grind about 1,000 a day using this really stupid method you're watching me do right now, which is basically just me taking advantage of the departed souls of my children who I've given up over the last 40 in-game years. I've given up 104 children. That's the counter you see right there. And those 104 children are destined to constantly respawn every time I enter and exit this room. So I'm using a magic rock candy and ginger ale and 2 luck rings to maximize my luck, which in turn maximizes the rate at which they drop golden mystery boxes and golden animal crackers, both of which I need a ton of to get the final money-making machine set up. Do you have any questions about that? Does that answer your question? Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it. That's very kind of you to say. The title is really kind of baity, so I apologize if you feel a little baited about the title. But the iridium needle is the weapon we're using, and because this is what you can do with it, it is the best weapon in the game if you measure it based on output and potential for return. Hey, Shift, do you allow me to burp again? You guys get 50 burp dividend redemptions per stream. So if you were to push the burp dividend twice in a stream, you have to keep in mind that the limit is per stream. So if you find yourself unable to redeem more, if we somehow proc it again this stream, that is a backstop I have implemented to deter overuse of it, because I could certainly see the bit getting old if it is used too much. But that's just my opinion. You guys can use it. I'm strongly considering tweaking the way that it plays sounds. I actually think it might make sense to play the sounds. I don't know. It's tough because some of them really do drown each other out, and then it just sounds like a cacophony of bullshit. So I don't know. Does it really have limit? Yes, it has a 50 use limit. So if you used like 35 just now, you've only got 15 for the next one, unless you wait until next stream. Bro, chill out. Yeah, take it easy. Take it easy. We got one burp. Oh. Bryce, I'm sorry to hear that. Yes. Yes, the next one we will dedicate to you. I'm very sorry. That's terrible. We actually just released one today. So in the spirit of you, I dedicate Dub 104 to you. And God bless you, and I hope you're able to carry on in that endeavor. But I really want to laugh, says Mo. Mo, we're not laughing right now. Yeah, I understand that. I can't imagine. The trouble with trying for something like that and getting met with the reality like that, something wholly unfortunate like that, is it can do one of two things to a person. It can demoralize them or tear them down, but I like to think that all things happen for a reason, and the universe has a plan for everybody, and sometimes that plan plays out and we don't like the way it does. But I pray for you, and God, it's a big project. Big project? Well, it is a big project. It's a big process when you go that route as well. There's not much you can do about that. No, you're good. It's a big thing to share something like that, and I'll tell you what, here at shiftesque Industries, we pride ourselves on having the capacity to burp and fart, but also share real human moments with each other. The board of directors, the viewership, all the people here, we back each other up one way or another, and when one of us is going through something, I like to think we all kind of can band together and go through it a little bit together. And of course, I genuinely will at least share in your sentiment. That really freaking sucks. And I'm the kind of person who definitely will tell you that life's gonna throw curveballs at you, and sometimes curveballs, they hit you in the fucking face. And they leave a fucking mark. But you will move on. Not because you want to, not because it's willed in any way, but because you have to, and I trust that time will help soften that blow. Even though it hurts a lot right now. Mo, can someone tell me what's happening? Mo, well, something came up in chat that was a little bit more tilted towards a different vibe than the burp dividend and farting and references to animated cartoon comedies. So we just had to take a moment. Take a moment and simmer things down. Let's have a moment of silence for Dub 104, everybody. Back to it. Dove 104.
Attention shift. Mantis Fox has issued a legally binding hydration order. Compliance is mandatory.
Alright. I got it. Alright, now back to what we were talking about before, guys. I do want to get back to that discussion. Now, what do you guys genuinely think about the burp dividend? I mean, what's an idea? I'm willing to accept ideas from the board members here. Do you guys like everything playing overlapping like that? I mean, I like it a lot. I think part of my bias tonight is just coming from the fact that a lot of those sound effects are new ones that they procced and I didn't get to hear them in their beautiful solo rendition. Instead, I got to hear them as a symphony, an orchestra, if you will. Ridiculousness. Word I can't say-ness. Don't be sorry, you're good. We can talk later if you want. Maybe make a delay before the next one plays. You know, if we do a delay, here's the thing, right? If everybody redeems like 30 of them and we've got 500 in the queue and I make a delay, the delay is going to extend far past the 5-minute mark. So it's going to be like we're getting burp dividend sound effects 30 minutes later still because the queue is just constant. And I don't know if that's better, right? But if we delay it for like 5 seconds, that might give some of the longer ones more air to breathe. So I'll try to add a 5-second delay. That way you'll have like the really yappy ones that are like 20-25 seconds will at least get some time to breathe. Oh, here's an interesting one, guys. So bring out your dead. We got, oh man, I don't know how many boxes we got, guys. Oh no, I can't redeem the prediction. I don't think we got 50 more. We have to go back. Hang on. We'll do one more day of grinding. We have to go back. It's hilarious when some of them mash together, for real. Why is it mostly Family Guy sound effects? Because I like Family Guy. It would end up being a pretty big queue, I agree. I'm gonna redeem the prediction, guys, but I'm going there anyway to get... I'm going there anyway to get myself the rest of the boxes we need for the challenge, because this should be our last day that we need to grind. We got 999 here, so I will add 999 to... Actually, it's 998, because this might come down to like 1 box. So I started with 1 in my inventory. I always like to do that so I can count. And also so I have a predetermined slot for them. So we have 998. I'm going to go pick up every box I can over there, and we're going to see how many we have after that. And depending on what we get... Ooh, my chickens are going to be really angry if I don't feed them. Hang on. Bring 2 to hold the slot. I'll just add it. Just add the number. Patrick screaming is my favorite. I love Patrick screaming. Oh, the owner of a white sedan. You left your lights on. Yes, but all the crap on the ground, brother. That's fine. It's cool. It's cool. We'll just trash it. Hang on. I just want to see. Okay. There was only 19 more. So we got in total, and I'll add this to my spreadsheet, 998 plus 17 makes 1015. So we got another 1,000 day, but unfortunately, bringing our total to 30,504. Incredible. Unfortunately, the believers are not going to get paid today. All right, we'll start another prediction. This time I'm going to put it really simple. Is it going to be 1,000 golden mystery boxes today? This is going to be our last day doing the golden mystery box killing. And then we're going to do some golden mystery box opening. Woohoo! Yeah! Woo! All right, let's get right into it. We need to eat this. We need to do this. And we need to get in here and start stabbing. Love more SpongeBob sounds. There's a couple that I want to add. There's I saw one today was you what? From the April Fool's episode where he's like, you asked for a couple of ice cubes. I only gave you 1. And then we gotta add, hey buddy, you just flew in from Stupid Town. Am I gonna put the hay by hand? No. No, I'll add all the hay every day. I have enough silos to sustain 160 deluxe coops. as long as I fill them once a day. And I will fill the silos once a day from one silo next to my house. So it's really easy. We could just basically long sleep and make money. We'll be like old MacDonald. I'll just have like several chests brimming with hay. You're going to sleep in a coop? Oh, that's right. That's what we were going to do. You're absolutely right. Good idea. We'll sleep in a coop. Good idea. Yeah, we will sleep in a coop. We're going to get real comfy in the coop that Chinggis lives in. You can do that? Yeah, actually you can do that. I forgot. Mantis always reminding me. Always reminding me of the things I can do. Yeah, if you put a bed in a coop, you can sleep right there with your... That should increase friendship, honestly. Also, let's get the background music playing again. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Oh, man. Look at all this crud. Look at all this crap. Who needs it? Can you sleep in a slime hutch, though? Like, what happens if you sleep in a slime hutch where the slime can attack you? Anyone ever tested that? Slime charmer ring for the win. Holy schmoly, look at all these trinkets. If you ever need trinkets, this is the way to get them. Of course, I don't need trinkets. Alright, back to business. Very good. Now we're rolling. Oh, I love that sound. Best way to make money, just stab orphans. Who would have thought? How am I supposed to sleep in a greenhouse? I imagine it's quite peaceful. Certainly shouldn't have any troubles with oxygen in the room. So what you do, the secret is really quite simple. You just take a bed and you put it in the greenhouse and then you sleep in it. When it comes to having children in game, does it randomly occur? Do you have to go through specific steps? When you're married to your spouse and you have 10 hearts or more, there's a 1 in 20 roll every single night you go to bed that they'll ask you if you want to either make a baby or adopt one, depending on the gender distribution in your relationship. And why did I choose Shane as my spouse? Mostly just because I wanted to make a joke about how he's an alcoholic, and if I give him beer, he won't have any problems with me abandoning 100 adopted children. Really, that's it. It's just a very poor taste joke. I only picked Shane because I could buy 999 beer. I actually had 999 beer from a other very bad joke. And he loves beer, so I just gave him beer to keep him happy while I was sleeping every day for 30 years. Poor taste? Yeah, that joke was in poor taste. Here all week? You sure are. Was it a bitter joke? enough. That's enough out of you. I love how this whole bed in the greenhouse or barn or coop is really destroying the brains of some viewers. Like, you guys never considered taking a bed and putting it somewhere other than the cabin? Realistically, can you put like a bed in the spa? What if I want to sleep in the spa? Can I do that? What if I want to go to sleep in the movie theater? I know you can't sleep in the movie theater. You need a ticket to get in there. Only buildings that you yourself have constructed. Interesting. I think when we're doing the golden animal cracker grind and I have to wake up every morning to get ginger, it makes sense to go sleep on Ginger Island. By the way, I was thinking about that. Does the fruit cave count? Ooh, good question. That's a good question. It should. Although it's not a player construction, so maybe not? It's a good question. Now this is some fitting music for an orphan stabbing session. I have a question. Does the fruits dry by seasons in Ginger Island? What? No, but neither did we build the greenhouse. There are two kinds of Stardew Valley player. The kind who wants to advance and progress in terms of revenue generation, and the kind who really likes hats and clothing. There's very little overlap between both. If you're playing multiplayer with one of each archetype, though, you usually end up doing just fine. By that logic, you shouldn't be able to sleep in the greenhouse, but apparently you can, so go figure on that one. Not sure how Concerned Ape picked and chose the logic there, but there you go. Detective Brain Cell is on the case. Don't overexert that brain cell. I kind of like that brain cell. Better phrasing would be any building on the player's farm. Yeah, but then you could also sleep in tents. Then again, tents don't have interiors to place objects. But anyways. Has anyone actually found a very profitable use of tents yet, by the way? I feel like tent kits are a very underused item in the game. Skull Cavern run? What about, like, late game, though? Should be able to put a bed in the community center, by the way. Yeah, I think the Desert Festival makes sense as a use case. Can't use it somewhere where the map changes overnight. What if you use it on like the interior? Oh, can you put a bed in the mines? You could definitely sleep in the mines. You can definitely sleep. You can absolutely sleep. If I could put, I'm pretty sure I could put almost any furniture I wanted in the mines entrance. Can't place the bed in the mines. I put furniture in the mines. I have put furniture in the mines. Not in the mines, but in the mine entrance. The entrance to the mines, I should clarify. I decorated mine very nicely. And then I replaced it all with pineapples. I like the pineapples more. I want to sleep in my cave that I own fair and square. Real. YouTube VOD plug shift. If you're watching right now, the VODs channel has VODs. It's shiftesque VODs on youtube.com. If you are ever yearning for a little shifty-wifty, but I'm not currently live, you can always catch a stream in its raw, unedited form at shiftesque VODs on YouTube, the only place where you can find shiftesque VODs. There's a VODs channel? Yes, there is. And if you're ever looking to be notified when I've gone live so you never miss a live moment, you can join the Discord using !Discord in chat, and the link will pop up. And I will send a live stream ping about 15 minutes before every stream. That is what I do. I've never missed it. I never will. And you will be notified as long as you leave notifications on for the server. Subscribed like a good boy. Oh, we like Ethan. We like Ethan B133. Ethan B, how'd you like to be a board member of shiftesque Industries? Anybody who's viewing, if you view, if you're chatting, you're board members. This company, I may just be the CEO of it, but you are all the voting interests. Missed the notification? No. Been late for the stream? Yep. Oh, you have been late before. Oh, you're usually one of the first people here, though, Mantis. You're quite punctual. You want to know what people's SDV characters look like? I don't think you'll ever find one more complete than mine. See, what we've got here is the same dark shirt I've been wearing for 43 years, unwashed, by the way. A pair of pants, and then dragon scale boots with Gil's hat. You won't find a more dripped out CEO than me. Unwashed, by the way. When I traverse the valley, people know I've been there because they can smell. They can smell the stench of success coming off of me. Smell stronger than Linus? I can bench way more than Linus. I'm definitely stronger than Linus. I appreciate you calling out that you can smell it.
At Ethan 133 super chatted $1.99.
I love when that happens. I love when Jeff says super chatted instead of super chatted. Thank you very much for the $1.99. I very much appreciate that, Ethan. Thank you so much for your contribution. I'll buy something nice with it, I promise. What's bench? It's this thing you do where you have weights and then you lay down on it and then you push the weights up. It's pretty good exercise. One of my favorites, in fact. The smell of unemployment? No. I'll have you know I am employed. I am employed. I'm currently an evil CEO and I'm loving my job. Gainfully, depends on which profession you're looking at. I'm gainfully employed during the day. Am I gainfully employed doing what I'm doing right now? In Stardew, I make a lot of money. Hell, I may as well throw this out there to you guys. There is a membership on YouTube. Not many people know this because there are no current members who are subscribed to the shiftesque page. Now, I do plan to make members-only videos in the future. They'll be behind-the-scenes content and exclusive commentary for my past videos and any other idea I come up with for fun. If you're interested in having access to those, they don't exist yet, so I totally understand if you don't want to join yet. But if you want, you can join on YouTube using the join button underneath the video. Would love to have you. You get some cool emotes that you can use in YouTube chat, or anywhere on YouTube for that matter. And you help support the channel directly, which is always appreciated. Yeah, feel free to share your characters in the Discord. I'd love to see what you guys are rocking. I want to see the drip in Discord. I want to know what my board members are rocking. I want to see what kooky hats you guys like. Cat ears? How did I know? Are there any other fellow Gil's hat mains? I'm a sucker for Gil's hat. The blue bow? Cute. Mrs. Shift likes the big bow. Oh, Mrs. Shift, oh man. When we play, she'll spend like the first 4 hours in a day. I'll be sweating it out. I'll be harvesting crops. I'll be in the mines, literally dying. And she'll still be in the house, picking the next season's outfit. Question about Ginger Island, shoot. You say that every season has its own seeds. I think I know where this is going. I bet you are the prettiest in the valley, brain cell. And when the season ends and you have plants in the past season and they dry, or just die. No. The seasons don't matter in Ginger Island. You can grow whatever you want, whenever you want. By the way, Believers have absolutely just shredded. Believers, you guys got it. Good work to the Believers. We broke 1,000 golden mystery boxes today. Not bad. All in a day's work. Oh, here we go.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
I love how you guys get some points and you're like, I know what I'm gonna do with these. I'm gonna spend them immediately. I like to do Starfruit on Ginger Island until I have the golden clock and then switch to Starfruit because you need less money after that. I don't understand. All right, we got 1,058 golden mystery boxes that day. We are now consistently pulling.
Anonymous gifted Tgamit the subscription. An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Tgamit.
Oh. Well, thank you very much, anonymous user. There you go, Bryce. You got a sub. Congratulations. Welcome to the task manager board. All right, we got 1,058. So, guys, I'm just going to show you my spreadsheet here. We now have 31,562 golden mystery boxes. We're going to go open some. We're going to see how many we can open. And then what we're going to do is really, really try not to smash our heads into the keyboard if we don't get the amount of auto-petters we want. All right, but we obviously, as you can see, we cracked the code on getting decent returns. So obviously you got to wait for a high daily luck day. And if you get a decent daily luck day with like 7% or more daily luck, you should be able to, using everything we've got here, the iridium needle, the auto clicker at 200 clicks per second, and key season, ginger ale, magic rock candy, 2 luck rings, all that combined will get you 1,000 golden mystery boxes a day on average. So we did it. We cracked the code. Go figure. It took us only 40 days of doing that to figure that out. But we did it. So feels good, man. Feels good. And now, the next prediction, will we get 5 auto-petters in our first 1,000 boxes? Yes or no? You guys can gabble on it. We're going to go right to Clint, and we're going to open up some of our boxes. But one thing I need to do before that is I need to despawn those, items because they're going to totally destroy my, the stability of my game. 363 hours, 224 million G in our pocket. What more could we ask for? Of course, you know what more. We want more money. What were the differences with the 2 outliers? The one outlier that we had 1,143, we had a rumpled fruit skin, which gives you +3 luck from the Desert Festival. That obviously made a difference big time. The other one was... That should be it, actually. This is the real outlier. This one is... Yeah, the one where we use rumpled fruit skin was the big outlier. That one really, really did it. So. All right. Just gonna get rid of some junk here, and we're gonna head to Clint. All right. Well, that should be our last 5,000 boxes. Let me update our count here. So we have 31,562. I hope this is all we need. I really, really hope this is all we need, because I am so done opening golden mystery boxes after this, and I know you guys are too. I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not alone in that. Can I please explain what the burp dividend even is? I first experienced today, and I was literally taken aback by the whole thing. Very unexpected. Never saw it on any other stream. Yeah, well, this is the only stream on Twitch that even has a burp dividend. So I'll be happy to explain that to you. 1 second. Let me just get set up here. I'm gonna get on autopilot here. I let my auto clicker do all the opening because I get bored if I don't. And then let's set the auto clicker so it's not destroying my computer. I guess if it can take 5 milliseconds, we should minimize time as much as possible, right? Alrighty, so your question. So the burp dividend is basically a community engagement event where every time I burp, and I do burp quite often, especially when I'm drinking these seltzers. These are great, by the way, bubbly, fantastic seltzer. So when I burp, people exclamation burp for me. When you burp, if you're at home burping, you can burp. Anybody can burp. You can burp, I can burp, we can all burp. Now, if you burp, you can exclamation burp. It adds to a global count. This global count is only accessible through Twitch. YouTube chatters cannot burp, unfortunately. But if you were to exclamation burp over on Twitch, it would add to a global count that goes from basically the beginning of the inception of the burp dividend to infinity. It can go as high as we want. Every 100 burps, right now we're at 416. Every 100 burps, the burp dividend activates for 5 minutes. This burp dividend basically creates a reward on Twitch. Normally my sound effects are 200 shift points per sound effect. You can get 200 shift points passively for free by just watching the stream on Twitch for an hour. Now, the burp dividend basically makes those sound effects 90% off. So you get them for 20 points, and you can, that's like nothing. You can watch a stream for 5 minutes and get a sound effect for it. So that's the gist. The bot doesn't count its own burps? No. That would create a loop. I don't know about any chances in the game, but I'm just gabbling it. So yeah, that's the gist. I think it's fun. I like to burp, and I do burp. I'm not scared to burp. I think letting people count them and then getting a little reward every 100 burps is fun. So by all means, if you want to participate, you just have to join us over on Twitch. Or if you just like to watch a stream and lurk, just know that when you hear that going on for 5 minutes, that's what happened. It's good for engagement. Definitely is engaging. I don't know if you guys heard the Fat Guy National Anthem from Family Guy there, but that's my favorite. That's my jackpot sound effect. If you guys play the Fat Guy National Anthem, I will literally stand up and sing it. If I hear it start, I will sing the entire thing start to finish. And be a shareholder of the GI tract. I love that. Oh, you'll fit in quite well here, Maria. Mo. Yeah, take it easy. Take it easy there, Tiger. I'm fat and can't sing, so can I try? We can be fat and can't and unable to sing together. We can be fat and untalented together, Bryce. Here's the thing about the burp dividend, all right? There is an exploit. You can use the burp. You can exclamation burp. Theoretically, as much as you want, you can force the burp dividend, but that's not fun. That's not in good conscience. There's an honor system here, right? So if I see someone exploiting the burp too much, they won't be able to submit any burps because I can literally blacklist them from being able to submit exclamation burp. Okay? Just so we're all on the same page. So if I see you spamming it and I don't like the way you're spamming it and I think you're being disingenuous, and I can tell when you're burping because I can see you. I can see everybody. All my shareholders, I have cameras in your bathrooms, specifically the toilets. All right, so I know when you're burping. And if I catch you burping, and if I catch you using exclamation burp and I know you didn't burp, I'm going to blacklist you from the exclamation burps, okay? Just so we're all on the same page, all right? This is, in good faith. I don't check the footage unless I have a reason to. So maybe if you didn't burp and you wanted to exclamation burp, maybe I wouldn't catch you. But if I see you exclamation burping like 700 times in a stream, I'm going to have reason to check the footage, and I don't want to see you pooping, all right? Don't make me use the toilet cam, okay? You didn't do anything bad. You're good, Mo. You just gave me a reason to make funny jokes about toilet cams. Chores Cop is watching too. Chores Cop will get you. You guys want to watch Call of Duty Zombies Die Rise? Hang on, I got you. Here's something you didn't ask for. There you go. There you go. Let's watch some Call of Duty Zombies while these boxes open behind us. Can I do burp once per stream if you let me? You can do burp as much as you want. Just don't spam it. If you see you're the only person in chat for like 50 chats going exclamation burp between you and my bot counting your burps, you're probably doing too many burps. Oh, did you like my subscriber notification? That's my editor. He made that. I decided that since I haven't used it in a video yet, that I just add it as a, like every 45 minutes there's a pulse that reminds you to subscribe. I think it's cutesy. Should have a small blurb before the YouTube link, Chief. I think it's fine. If you guys aren't subscribed to me on YouTube and you're watching right now on Twitch, please feel free to click that link and go and subscribe. I appreciate every sub. Vice versa, if you're over on... Let's see, did shiftesque... Oh, Fossabot's not even connected over there. So shiftesque relay posts exclamation Discord and nothing comes up. I gotta make sure Fossabot's connected over in YouTube chat. I'll make sure I do that. Because that's something I need to check. I connected the account, so it should work. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah, Danny's right. Listen to Danny. Danny's our honorary mod, and Danny will nudge Mrs. Shift to make actions happen. You're good, Mo. Just don't be a butthead. That's all. What did I miss? You missed nothing. You basically missed me writing down that Fossabot is not connected to YouTube. But yeah, I like that little subscriber button. It's cool. It's really cool. Finally got some use out of it, and I basically got it so it comes up every 45 minutes. So
at
nice.
Ethan133 super chatted $4.99. Okay. I believe that some people were kung fu fighting. But if you expect me to believe that everyone was kung fu fighting, you can burp.
But everybody was kung fu fighting. What do you mean? Haven't you heard the song before? Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those fists were fast as lightning. Thanks for the $4.99. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Ethan. Very pog of you. Mo says, we got guns. What does that even mean? Shift as fast as lightning. No, I'm not. I'm actually pretty slow. By the way, guys, I looked up lava chicken. I've never seen the Minecraft movie. So when you guys told me, oh, we want to put lava chicken as a sound effect, I was like, okay. Well, first of all, it's copyrighted, so we're not doing that. But I looked that up.
A container of milk and a stick of butter. A loaf of milk, a container of bread, and a Joe Dirt DVD. A Joe Dirt DVD, Scarlett Johansson, and Treasure from a Fish Tank.
Scarlett Johansson. Yeah, we're gonna do. We're not gonna do lava chicken as a sound effect. I almost never want to see it again, by the way. That way, like, it was very interesting, but also reminded me that the Minecraft movie just should have never happened. I feel like that was a real overreach by Jack Black and everybody involved in trying to make a movie out of Minecraft. Not cool. I disapprove. I don't know if I'm alone in that, but... You think I'm the robot in Minority Report? The Minecraft movie was a painful watch. See, I'm not the only one. The robot in Minority Report. You're gonna have to help me here. What is that a reference to? Minority Report. Why have I heard that? I've heard that in a Childish Gambino lyric, but I had no idea what it was actually connected to. Hang on. Minority Report. Is that a movie? Oh, it is. Interesting. Minority Report robot. No auto-petters yet. Sag. As a child, I yearned for the mines. Oh, I've yearned for the mines myself. I always yearn for the mines. You kidding me? I'm a mines yearner. Nobody yearns as much as I do. Tom Cruise movie, technically it's a book. Let's see what DuckDuckGo Assist says about what the Minority Report robot is. They're making an Acme versus Coyote movie, and I'm so excited. That sounds like it'd be really fun. Raven or Astrid? OMG, I literally knew that I heard that in a CG song. Always assumed it was a movie or franchise of sorts. Yeah. I actually know the exact lyric because I memorized it because I really liked it. I actually know what song that is. I cannot repeat half the lines in that song on this stream because I would probably just get canceled for saying them. What is it? I think it's Freaks and Geeks is the track. Freaks and Geeks by Childish Gambino mentions Minority Report. I went through a rap phase as a kid. Really liked Childish Gambino. Still do. Still like some Childish Gambino stuff. Flight of the Navigator's great. Minority Report in Futurama. Are you basically just referring to Bender? It's very similar to Futurama episode where Fry becomes a cop. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Now it's checking out. Okay, now I remember. Futuristic police system. Yeah. Oh,
Anonymous
thank you.
Gifted Raven or Astrid a subscription. An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Raven or Astrid.
An anonymous user is carrying the chat. Thank you very much for gifting yet another sub to whomsoever that may be. I do have an idea, but thank you, whoever that is. Dearly appreciated, and I hope Raven or Astrid appreciates it too. I'm sure they do. Oh, look at that. Isn't that so nice? Welcome to the board of directors, Raven. Or Astrid. Still not sure which one to call you. Add the part where Master Oogway says monkey. I remember the Futurama episode where Fry becomes a cop. They had the Oracle, and then the Oracle ended up being the bad guy at the very end of it. And wasn't that the one where Scruffy falls in love with a wash bucket? Or am I getting two of them mixed up? I'm Scruffy, the janitor. Yes, that was the one. I know my Futurama. I know my Futurama. No. Okay, well, I guess I don't then. I'm sorry. Look at that. I jumped the gun. Patted myself on the back too quickly. Now I'm disappointed. We have a hype train. Scam train incoming. Scam train incoming. Step right up. Step right up. Time to get scammed. Who wants to get scammed first? Might I interest you in some sub-exclusive emotes? Yes. Yes, yes. Perhaps you'd be interested in viewing without ads, which I do not play. Yeah? Is that more to your liking? What the hell else do subs get? You get priority chat in sub-only chat, which I do not use. You also get a cool badge of my character's face. So if that's something you're into, there you go.
Anonymous just gifted 5 subs.
Anonymous just gifted 5 subs. Incredible. Absolute banger. Incredible stuff. Thank you very dearly. The scam train rolls on. We got one auto petter too, which is also Pog, but not as Pog as the 5 gifted subs. I really appreciate that. A Smack Peso says, hello. How you doing, Smack Peso? We smack pesos here all the time. Welcome to the stream. Hope you like that sub badge. Look at that. We got 41 subs. Remarkable.
ORBwastaken_ says, guys, did you know if you link your Amazon account with your Twitch account, you get a free sub called a Prime sub, and you can use that right here.
Thank you, Fred. See, Fred, my TTS is even telling you guys, if you have Amazon Prime and you don't use that Prime sub, Fred's basically just telling you, right? Just has nothing to do with me being a Twitch streamer and nothing to do with the fact that you could subscribe to me. Just a gentle tip that if you have a favorite streamer out there, someone who you love to watch, you too can give them money. What a world we live in. What a great world. Freaking love Amazon. Freaking love Amazon Prime. Mo says, I don't have a phone number. Sorry about that. Ted Danson is anonymous. I would be so happy if Ted Danson was watching me. Freaking love Cheers. The funny thing is, I don't even know if I got that joke right. Is Ted Danson the one in Cheers?
Ethan Bundescore 133 became a task manager.
Well, thank you very kindly, Ethan. Joining us over here on Twitch too. You're a real one. I like to see that. I love to see that, in fact. That's from Curb Your Enthusiasm. Great episode. I loved Curb Your Enthusiasm. It kind of fell off after like season 5 or 6, but it was really good for those first few seasons. I really loved Curb Your Enthusiasm. He is in Cheers? Okay, I always get Tony Danza and Ted Danson mixed up. I don't even know who Tony Danza is. I just know the King of the Hill episode where he says, I'm a normal guy. I laugh at Tony Danza. Hold me close now, Tony Danza.
Count the headlights on the highway. Lay me down in sheets of... I don't know the lyrics.
I'm sorry. I don't know the lyrics after that part. Ethan subscribes with Prime but chats on YouTube. I don't know. All I know is Ethan is a real one. Super chatting over on YouTube and dropping a sub tonight. We like Ethan. Ethan is our new board member. We're getting a lot of board members. We should have some very lively votes when we decide the next challenge. I've never heard of Special Ops Lioness. Quirky that way? Well, we like a good quirk. We got lots of quirkers in here, so you're in good company. Bryce asks, how is the vinegar progressing? It's actually, I think it's, Mrs. Shift, really. I don't do much with it. I just kind of encourage her and say, good job, when I see her working on it. But we strained it. She strained it recently, so it's at the state where it's just liquid now, which is cool. Can you run Doom up there? I could probably put Doom up there. How do you guys like this? You guys like the Die Rise? You guys liking the COD Zombies, or do we have any other suggestions for background footage while we're opening golden mystery boxes for the next 2 nights? Still probably got 2 more nights of this, so we aren't done yet, but we're close. So if there's something else that might tickle your eyes while we're doing this incredibly monotonous and repetitive task for this grinding challenge, then let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Do you love the way I do when I'm loving you back? No one likes Die Rise Shift. No one even Transit is better than Die Rise. I mean, we could debate about it, but I'm afraid the rest of the viewership might not share the sentiment that I have. I think Die Rise is one of the best maps in Black Ops 2. For a couple of reasons, but mostly just because it is one of the most accessible maps for people who want to try and get a high round without really doing much. Chinese meme sound effects, that's an interesting one. You'll have to send me an example because I believe it or not, I don't know many Chinese memes being an American. I'm pretty sure we have completely segregated internet systems. What happens when you hit 50 subs? Pizza party? When I hit 50 subs, I will... Watch this. Are you ready for this? I don't think you're ready for this. I will increase the Twitch sub count from 50 to 100. I don't know. I don't have anything scheduled right now, but I'm certainly thinking about adding new challenges to the repertoire, like one single stream challenges when we hit sub goals. I think that'd be fun. No company retreat? No, we could do a company retreat. Actually, would you guys like to do a multiplayer day? Would you guys like to play some Stardew Valley with me? Why don't we do a multiplayer day? Will you play Stardew Valley for 50 subs? I hear that game's pretty sweet. You know what? Yeah, I could try that one. Now here's the deal, guys. If I do a multiplayer day, I can't guarantee that every one of you is going to get a spot, okay? There's 8 people to a multiplayer game, and I take up one of them. So 7 of you can join a multiplayer game and Stardew with me. I can do a random generation system. You can throw your name in a hat, and I can pick 7 people's names that can be part of it. Or I can do first come, first serve, send the link to the Discord, and whoever joins first can join. We can do it that way. I would consider doing it after this challenge, though. We are not going to derail the challenge, mostly because I've got my eyes on the prize. But if we get to 50 subs, I will organize a multiplayer day, and we will go live for 4 or 5 hours on a Saturday when as many people are active as I can get on at once. Maybe Saturday around noon time, and we'll go from like noon to 5 p.m. and we'll play some Stardew together. I think that'd be fun. Orb says, I fear it goes Origins, Mob, Buried, Transit, everything else. Mob of the Dead is the best. Origins is second best because it's very complex. And it's not as accessible. That's what I mean when I say accessible. I favor maps that are accessible. I mean, I love a good, like, grindy opening to get to a point where you can get a high round like in Shadows of Evil, but not everybody does. So I think about it in terms of what the broader player base would like, and I think Mob of the Dead is probably the closer pick. That's got a lot of setup, but it's not so overly engrossed in setup that it's not an accessible map. Origins is just excessive with the staff building, the staff upgrading, and blah, 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 blah. Transit's fun. Die Rise is really fun. Buried is, like, so easy that I could, like, fall asleep playing the game. Only one auto petter so far. Believers, if I were you, I would believe harder because we really need it. So far, so not good. Stream a Kahoot? That could be fun. Although I can't imagine some of the names you guys would come up with. Some of you are degenerates. Oh, you rank it based on how much you like the Easter egg or the Wonder Weapon. Well, if I were going to go by that ranking, I would definitely say Mob of the Dead has the best Easter egg, too. Origins second as well. Buried's Easter egg is easy in terms of... No, it's not easy. I actually think I never did Buried's Easter egg because it was so stupidly difficult, and I never got it. I think there was... I never did Die Rise Easter egg either. Yeah, I mean, in terms of Easter egg, I don't think I can even rank them. You can use teacher controls. Interesting. I could. So you're saying I could kind of like filter out any heinous language, kind of like Fred does. Guys, I need help. I want a fast way to make as many jars as possible in Stardew to make jelly fast. What's the best way to get coal? You can buy coal. I guess you could go to Skull Cavern and get as much iridium as you can, sell it with the blacksmith profession, and then use the proceeds to buy a bunch of coal. And obviously chop down any tree you see, and there you go. Make preserves jars. Charcoal kilns are also good. Good idea, Moondog. I forgot you could do charcoal kilns. If you were to pick the Joja Mart route, the auto petters would have been the thing you got instead of the auto grabber you get from completing the community center, question mark. I think you can always buy the auto grabber no matter what from Marnie. The auto petters were only purchasable at the Joja Mart, and I've already done 2 YouTube videos on this world. I decided to do this one on this world as well. But in the first video, I did a 100% perfection challenge in 2 years, and I decided to do the community center for that run. So I haven't had access to Joja at all after that. So that means no auto petters for me. Only way I could get them was like this, unfortunately. Is there a game I mean, like a casual game you guys would like to watch me play? I would love to play a scary game. I really like scary games. I don't play them enough, and I'm a total freaking coward. So I feel like a scary game could be really fun if anybody has any suggestions. And I'm talking about like a 2 to 3 hour playthrough, not like a Resident Evil or something that takes a big commitment. But like just a one night, like play this scary game stream. Have you done Cuphead? Never. I could do Cuphead. Fire Emblem 3 Houses. It's a small indie game that requires very little effort. Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Isn't Fire Emblem the games with Marth and Roy, though? Are they allowed to use that name? I'll write that down. Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Also, Orb, I saw you say IRS tax season. As an accountant, yeah. Yeah, but I've already played that one to death. So I won't be playing that. At least not willingly. Oh, Shadows of Doubt. I have actually played Shadows of Doubt. That's so funny. I would love to play that on stream. I love Shadows of Doubt. It's not really scary, but it's definitely fun. Good idea. Yeah, I love Shadows of Doubt. I haven't played it since they did a recent update. They added a whole bunch of new stuff. Like different modes to play, like the snail mode, where there's always a snail pursuing you no matter where you are in the city, so you have to stay moving. It seems super fun. I haven't given it a shot, though, since they released the update. I just haven't really sat down and played it. Subliminal? Or we could do a double streamer of Subliminal. Is that a scary one? I haven't played it. We're not going to do Five Nights at Freddy's. I mean, we could, but no, I don't really want to do Five Nights at Freddy's. I have played that like a long time ago, and I do know of it. There's a couple. I used to watch a variety streamer who would do like a different horror game every night. And there's like always indie horror games coming out. To be honest, I really love the idea of playing like a 2-hour indie game just every once in a while, just to kind of give myself a palate cleanser from the pixel art farming game that we have committed the channel to at this point. 4 nights at Jumbo's? Who's Jumbo? It's like perspective and puzzles. There's spooky... Missed that. There's some spooky moments, but it's more of a very unique puzzle game. Interesting. We could take a look at it. So it's an ambient horror. 5 Nights at Diddy's is scary. That's wild. That's crazy. A little to the left, One Last Brain Cell. Are you my wife? Yeah, Mrs. Shift really likes A Little to the Left. She likes it so much that she committed to playing it 100 days in a row just to get the last achievement, which was complete 100 daily tidies. You have 1 achievement left? Oh, I thought you had all of them. Supermarket Sim? Yes. I've always wanted to play one of those, but I never had any reason to. Those are the ones that have like jump scares in them, right? Maybe an observation duty game would be nice, although not very scary. No, definitely. I'm thinking of games to do while I'm editing the final movie, because once I'm done with this challenge, I'm going to want to take a like 2, 3, maybe 4 week long break from Stardew streaming every day and just kind of do variety here and there. And there's a few games that I like already that I'd love to do. A little bit of Minecraft, maybe a little bit of Project Zomboid, maybe some multiplayer Stardew with Mrs. Shift, but not like sweaty like we're doing now. But aside from that, I'm really going to want to hunker down and edit the video. And I'm the kind of person who, when I've got a canvas in front of me, I like to focus on it, and I can't very well write a script or even conceive a challenge while I'm also working on something on the side like that. So I think we'll go into variety stream season, and then we'll get the next challenge going once I have the YouTube video edited. It shouldn't take me more than a month. This one should take me probably like 3 weeks. Wow. I haven't commented on this in a while because we've had plenty to talk about, but this is another particularly unlucky stack of golden mystery boxes. We've only had 1 auto petter. I'm really not digging the auto petter output from this stack. We should have at least 3 by now. But sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles. Believers might be handing some points over to the doubters. Rip points indeed. Orb is a professional doubter at this point. All Orb does is doubt. I only ever see a 2 next to Orb's name. Press X to doubt. The Believers. I can't help it, it's in my soul. Are you a pessimist? Crime scene cleaner? I saw someone play that. I think I'd enjoy crime scene cleaner. I'll write it down. You guys should see my desk. I have like piles and piles of sticky notes. I have sticky notes everywhere. My desk is just half sticky note, half surface. My life is comprised somewhere in little fragments along this desk in sticky notes. the game about digging a hole would be a good one. I'm not familiar, but I almost feel like I am without having ever seen it. SimCity? Yes. SimCity is one I would love to do a video on. Not even just a variety stream, like I would love to do a, well, City Skylines, either one. I'd have to kind of pick and choose between the two and say which one I could break the most. Hey, second auto petter Pog. Still gonna need a lot more than that, though, to get the believers fired up. Oh, no, I'm not a human? I saw someone play that in its entirety. I would play it, but because I know the game...
Your staff is dying down here. Is that metal? I hate to say it, but
yeah. Not to be contradictory, but it's very metal.
Is it metal to have your drains clogged with dead, rotting employees?
Yeah, it is, actually.
Metal. Is it metal for none of you to care at all?
Yeah, it's way more metal if we don't care about it.
Wow. I guess I didn't know all that stuff was metal. Anyway.
There's a lot of white noise in that one, I'm just noticing. Was that remarkably loud for you guys, or is that just me? OMG Metalocalypse? Yeah, I added some Metalocalypse quotes. That one was funny. That one was long, but it was funny. Roller Coaster Tycoon? I'm actually pretty good at Roller Coaster Tycoon now. I could definitely do a Roller Coaster Tycoon, but I have a feeling that the entertainment value would not be as fun as other games, so I would err on the side of caution with that one. That's your favorite anime? Real? Ah, I see, a fellow man of culture. With luck like this, we'll never be done? No, 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 don't talk like that. No, I don't want pessimism here. Don't be like Orb. All right, we're doing this at the pace we need to do it. We've gotten 31,500 golden mystery boxes, and if we need to get an extra 1,000, it won't kill us, all right? We can do it. We're still on track. All right, we got 132 auto petters. Now we have 134. We're roughly on track. Here, I'll do the math for you guys, all right? So far, now this is roughly at 28,000. So 28,000 divided by 200, we should have 140 auto petters. We're behind by about 6. So we'll see. Damn, we're getting funky. All right, the vibe shifted. You know what? Maybe our luck will shift with the vibe. I wonder what Fred thinks about all this. How do I get my sub badge in chat? I think you have to navigate to the badges section. Is anybody well versed in Twitch that can help? I think there's a badges section in chat. And you can edit your appearance, something like that. I don't believe in luck, but I like gabbling. Real trap shit. Oh, hang on. Auto clicker wants to keep opening boxes, but the inventory won't let it. So I was too busy jamming out. Damn, this one's funky. Oh, you toggle the use custom badge in chat. Okay, I see. Anyone know how to take a screenshot on an ROG ally? I don't. Subscriber badge, subscribed for 1 month, use custom badge for this channel. Oh, I see. I thought you were quoting something.
Guys, I kind of have to go pee-pee. I don't want to leave you with Chair, though.
I don't want Chair to start pitching his solo act again. He's such a fucking conniving, backstabbing. Say, go piss, girl. All right. But if Chair starts trying to pitch woo on you guys, you tell him that you guys got a boyfriend and it's Mr. Shifty, okay? Tell him you got a CEO already. The board's not picking any new executives anytime soon, all right? I'll be right back. So I'm standing there having a piss, and I swear I heard my doorbell ring. Then I realized there's a doorbell sound effect, and I'm wearing headphones, and I'm silly. The squirrels need to talk? Who are the squirrels? Oh, the squirrels. I gotcha. Took me a second. They're destabilizing the supply chains. What's a doorbell? I've only ever heard of knocking the door. What does that mean? Are you okay? What do you mean, what's a doorbell? You never heard of a doorbell? Where do you live, Venus? Not this shit again. Okay, all right. My doorman takes care of my visitors for me, and the butler brings them in. Wow. You should be gifting a lot more subs. You sound like you're quite affluent. Am I okay, or are you okay? What's a doorbell? You don't know what a doorbell is. You mean to tell me you don't know what a doorbell is, and then you go on in the same sentence telling me people knock on your door? What kind of savage? I've never heard of such a thing. You're telling me you don't have a doorbell? You have part-time jobs as a butler and a doorman? Oh, that's pretty awesome. I felt like those were dying jobs. I can't believe people still do that. Hang on. See, sometimes I have to do that to my face cam in it, like, because otherwise I look like the princess from Frozen. Dying giraffe? Seems like it would be annoying to put a bell on a door. Well, you've clearly never owned a convenience store in the inner city. Guys, we've only gotten 2 auto petters. We were supposed to get more than this. We were supposed to get so many more than this. Oh, believers, I'm sorry. The RNG let you down. It wouldn't be the first time. Wouldn't be the first time. Listen, I know what knocking on a door is, all right? You're sitting there thinking, you're typing, you're like, ooh, what's the next thing I'm going to say? He's a real colorful character. No. I'm just saying, like, doorbells are superior to knocking. I still hold that opinion. I can't believe that y'all are putting doors on your bills. Ruins the ringing. Well played. I live in a country outnumbered 3-1 by sheep. We can't have bells on sheep and doors. And we can't have bells on sheep and doors. You'll open the door expecting to find a sheep. And there you have it. It'll be a solicitor. Raven or Astrid asked, do you ever open the normal mystery boxes, or is this a golden mystery box thing? It's just golden mystery boxes. The only reason we do golden mystery boxes instead of the regular ones is because the loot pool has auto petters for the golden ones. We want the golden ones, right? We want the auto petters specifically. We don't need anything. All the other stuff in my inventory is complete junk, right? We just basically want the auto petters. The only reason I'm keeping it is just to, like, you know, kind of not feel like I'm just throwing away useful stuff. Damn, that's a lot. If I ever... Guys, whew. It's a lot of stuff. The loot pool is not pooling nor looting. No, absolutely. We've had streams like this. We've had streams where... all we did was open golden mystery boxes. We had one yesterday. We in our first 1,000, we got 12 auto petters, and then the next 2,500, we only got like 7. So the luck can be very sporadic. You're supposed to get 5 every 1,000 golden mystery boxes because there's one in every 200, but it very rarely pans out to exactly 5. Sometimes we get more. Most of the time we get less, but we've had a few really lucky thousands where we got 11, 12, 10. So it does all even out at the end. I estimated we would need 32,000, and it looks like we're probably going to need roughly that. Do you lift your arm to knock or knock from below the waist? I obviously knock like this. Anybody who knocks like this... Wait, hang on. Anyone who knocks like this, I can't imagine... I can't imagine they have a very high math score on their SAT. Wales is great, but not South Wales. I don't know anything about Wales. Do they have blowholes? Why lift your arm, though? I mean, just gotta air out the guns sometimes, you know? Just gotta air out the guns, you know? You gotta, knock, 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 knock. Thanks for writing that down, Mr. Shift. Danny with the exclamation nurse. Get a nurse. Have you seen the movie The Sheep Detectives? Mo sometimes feels like I'm a ghost. You weren't a ghost earlier when you were burping. Oh, isn't that Sheep Detectives? That's a recent movie, right? Yeah, I think I saw a trailer about that. Me and Mrs. Shift were intrigued by it because we thought the sheep were cute. And it had like a big name actor too, and the big name actor is the one who mysteriously passes away. We should watch that. Now that we're done with our Marvel binge, we should watch that for sure. All right, I don't want to call the curtain too soon because it is perfectly possible that we get 3 auto petters out of these 7 gold mystery boxes. But just lean forward with me, guys, and let's see. Okay. Oh, boy. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Well, doubters, count your money. All right, all we can do is start another prediction, guys. So, same prediction. I'm going to open 1,000 more tonight. And if we get 5 from those, maybe the believers will get paid out. Hey, got to feel our luck might balance out here now, right? So we just had a crappy 1,000. We might have a really good 1,000 here. So I'm just throwing that out there that, you know, you could all work out. Could all work out. Collecting coins so you can use the TTS for long massage.
The TTS is not meant to be used for massaging. I would be concerned if you are getting a massage from Fred. Fred does not have hands. That is not Fred. Please call a policeman. Or a psychiatrist.
Orb, how many points you got over there counting your stacks? I bet you got 25,000 points. I feel like a new day would be better karma. No. Has nothing to do with that. Actually, believe it or not, it is fixed. Like, I could just, with a little bit of work, Mantis knows this, I could go and find out exactly how many boxes we need at this point. Definitely would be easy for me to find out exactly how many boxes we need and know exactly which ones are going to open auto petters. But in the interest of RNG, I like to just leave it to the game. The game is going to calculate it whether I check or not. So we are gonna just open them and see what happens. Doesn't matter when, doesn't matter how. It's fixed. Doesn't matter how we do it. All we can do is open them as fast as we possibly can. That's what we're doing. 14.8 if we count the 1.5 I put back into gabbling. Sheesh. You got that, but you're waiting for the best time to do a hostile voice takeover. I know you. See, people are getting rewarded. This first month that we've been streaming, some people have been accruing as many points as they can, so they have ammunition for a funny moment where that hostile voice takeover will really fit. I know you guys. You know it's there. It's like a nuke sitting there. But you don't want to use it too soon, or you don't want to use it without strategy in mind. So you bide your time. Waiting for another geopolitics convo like last time. Hey, we got a third auto petter. Pog! Yay! 4 to go! Woohoo! I don't know if all the board members like when I talk about geopolitics. Sometimes we get a little heated. I don't know. Get me started up. If you wind the CEO up, he might start talking about things. How can you find out exactly what the boxes are going to give you? Good question. I take the game seed, which I can get from the save file, which is a text file actually, that you can parse using tools online. I can render the seed from uploading that to an online browser, and then using that, somebody who knows more about it can explain the rest. Because I didn't bother learning because I was like, I'm not going to do that. But I believe it has to do with my player seed and my world seed. And those combine to basically determine what my luck would be. Mousy pounds, thank you. Yeah, Mousy Pounds is the website. You go to mousypounds, what is it, .com or .org? With that name, you gotta be careful. Might get the wrong one, and then you don't know what the hell you're looking at. Save file has a loot box is predetermined. There you go. Oh, you're welcome. Well, we've got AutoPetter 135. We've got 25 to go. I'm a man of numbers. And we are 84% of the way there. That feels a lot closer than 135 out of 160 when you say it like that, doesn't it? 84% done. 16% of the way to go. 1/6. The question is not if, the question is simply when, because we will not give up. We have sat here, we have grinded 32,000 golden mystery boxes. We sat here, and you know what? We said this. When did we say this? We said this the first week we started streaming. We said, I need 160 auto petters and I need 1,920 golden animal crackers. What is the best way to do this? What can we figure out? We said, abandon children. Divorce Krobus, marry Shane, abandon 100 children. Easy peasy, right? Just sleep a lot. Okay, now we did that. That took forever. That took 2 weeks. Then now we're doing this. This has taken us 3 weeks. I sat here and I opened up each one of these gold mystery boxes one by one, and some of you absolute Chad board members out there, Chads and Chadettes, you freaking legends, all right? You watched every single one of these boxes get opened one way or another. You're probably doing something on the side because, honestly, I can't blame you. Who wouldn't? You'd be a freaking lunatic to sit here watching me open 32,000 golden mystery boxes, each one by one. But you did it. You did it, all right? Just as much as I did it. Everybody here, everybody who's been here for all these streams, or who's just joining us today and never seen this stream before, you legends are here witnessing the challenge finally coming into fruition. When we get this 160th auto petter, we can actually kind of like play the game, right? We get that last golden animal cracker, we can actually play the game. The challenge was never get 2,000 golden chickens. I could do that in my sleep. That would take us a week. Not even that much, right? The challenge was always get the auto petters, get the golden animal crackers, right? But why do you need 160 auto petters again? I've just caught your stream and I am enjoying this madness a lot. I really appreciate that. I love a good question asker. That's perfectly fine. You are asking some great questions. The reason that we need 160 is because that is how many deluxe coops we can fit on the farm at once. And I can, you know what, here. Here's what I'm gonna do, all right? I'll do you one better than that. Give me one moment. Excuse me. Give me one moment. All right. This is what we're going to make, okay? This is what our farm's going to look like. This is 160 coops. All right? All right, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do that. We're going to 160 coops, okay? 160 coops. All right? That is how many we can fit without blocking off my access to the rest of the valley. So, realistically, could you squeeze in 1 or 2 more? Yes, but then you totally nuke your ability to, like, travel. Maybe we can do 1 or 2 more. Maybe we will. Probably should, considering that I'm not going to be doing anything else because I've decided that that part of the challenge get thrown away. Can I squeeze in 1 or 2 more? Maybe I'll do that. But that's it. That's the layout we're going for. That should be really straightforward. That's just going to require us to sleep, talk to Robin. Sleep, talk to Robin. Sleep, talk to Robin. Get them all built up, get them all filled up, and that'll be nothing. All right? That'll just be sleep, talk to Robin over and over again. That grind is a cupcake compared to the grind that we are almost done completing right here, right now. Mantisopedia, yes. Without Mantis, we would not have that beautiful image. You might be asking yourself, how do you enter them? I asked myself the same thing. I was like, how the hell do you enter them? You can't get to the door. But you can get to the door, and I'll show you that when we get there. That looks absolutely insane, and I love it. And you are going to fit in great here. I love your enthusiasm. And I like your name, Raven. That's a great name. One of my favorite football teams is the Baltimore Ravens. Love a good Raven. Wasn't a fan of the Disney show That's So Raven, but you know what? That's fine too. It's kind of more of a Sweet Life of Zack and Cody guy, personally. Honestly, though, guys, I'm fired the hell up. I'm so fired up I could sing the Mermaid song.
Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Shut up, Patrick! Shut the fuck up!
Do you know why Ravens make good protesters? They're always down for the cause. Moondog, everybody. Give it up for Moondog. Shouldn't be much longer, Raven. You stopped in at the best time. I appreciate your kind words. We are definitely going to be done with the auto petters by Thursday. We have a stream on Thursday, and we'll be done after that for sure. I want a pet Raven to call it Crow. Edgar Allan Crow. Oh, that's wow. Wow. Got a couple of Shakespeare's over here in chat. If you guys applied this much thought and wit, because that's really what it is, you guys are quite witty. If you guys applied this much wit to steering the company in a positive direction, Shiftesque Industries would have over 100 subscribers by now. But we have a good time here. It's all right. What? Wit? Twit? Thanks, I put my whole English degree into that one. How'd you fit that in there? You're lost, but no pizza party? Listen, you guys. All right. Pizza parties don't work, all right? If anything, it's like slapping your workers in the face with a pizza. You may as well just slap them in the face with a pizza, right? Your workers want raises, okay? Fred wants a raise. Chair, I won't advocate for it, but Chair wants a raise, all right? Fucking asshole. Chair works very hard, all right? He holds my fat ass up every night, all right? And, you know, because you don't pay Chair enough, Chair's over here talking about a solo career. So maybe if we pay the damn Chair, all right? Maybe if we pay the damn Chair instead of waving pizza around. Oh, you like that? He's a chair. He doesn't even have a stomach. He can't fucking eat pizza. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm advocating for the employees here, all right? You guys got to care about the employees a little bit more, all right? We get an ad quote. I don't even know what I just said. Somewhere in there had to be a quote, though. Does the count of burp reset each stream, or does it stay? It stays forever. One day we'll have tens of thousands of burps. It'll be awesome. I'll be Chair's union rep. No unions. No unions. We do not allow the employees to unionize, okay? Very bad. Not good. No. They don't have rights, all right? The whole point of paying them more is so they don't try to do that, all right? You guys, have you guys ever been board members? What was the quote I was typing? I I don't fucking remember. It was something to do with like chairs don't have stomachs. I don't know. The chair can't eat pizza. It wants to get paid. Something like that. I don't know. You could probably just put that. Chair can't eat pizza. He wants to be paid. That's exclamation point. There you go. Have fun. Probably something like that. That has to be a quote. Yes, we have to add that. No, they don't have rights. Can we get a clip? Ah, well. Somebody exclamation clip and I'll come back and find it. I just want the timestamp. I could probably turn that into a clip. No, but really, you guys, if we were ever going to talk about like pizza parties, like I'm jokes aside, the bit's dead. But whenever, and I've worked in a corporate environment my whole career so far. Whenever pizza party comes up, I actually groan. I can buy myself a fucking pizza. Like if I can buy a pizza, I can afford to buy a pizza. I'll treat myself with a pizza. What I would like, all right, instead of a morale booster through pizza, I would like better working conditions, a little extra pay. They say pizza parties are a great morale booster. I get it. Yes, they probably are. Not for me. Not for employees like me. I don't know. Do you guys like pizza parties at work? Who died? Depends. My mom makes pizza at home. Mrs. Schiff makes pizza. It's freaking awesome. The chair doesn't want pizza. It wants a raise. Good one. Very good paraphrasing. I think it would be fun to watch stream and eat pizza together. God forbid I try and make this house a home. No, see, that was your first mistake. This is not a house. This is a corporation. Do you see the pineapples? Do you know why we have pineapples in all of the offices? It's because this is a corporation. We make money here. We don't make friends. We make money. I'm kidding. Guys, this is all a bit. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. This is all just a bit. All right, if I ever seem too harsh with the bit, just know it's a bit. You guys are all very nice, and I love that we're all friends. But this is a corporation, all right? Profit first, people second. You see it right there? Don't make me tap the sign. Can I share the clip link here? You can share it here. I mean, if you, hey, fourth auto petter, Pog. If you clip it, it'll just notify me in the stream clips for this stream. So I'll be able to go back to the archive and find it either way. But if you are actually making a clip, absolutely. Yeah, please share it in the Discord even. I would share it in the Discord so I can go back and actually find it. We're friends? Question mark? In so much as friends can be people who use each other for information, sure. Yeah, why not? It's just a Twitch clip, nothing special. No, that's fine. Mo says no pineapples in pizza. For once. For once, I got to agree with him. Yeah, no pineapples on pizza. We don't do that. We don't do that. Does anybody do pineapples on pizza? Have we talked about this? We've talked about this. Yeah, no pineapples on pizza. We don't do that here. Bacon, yes. Bacon, yes. Fifth auto petter, Pog. Oh, believers, you're way ahead of the curve now. Just 2 to go, and you'll get your points back from the doubters who took them a moment ago. Incredible stuff. Yes, you do have a friend here, Fantis. Mantis. I didn't vote. I had no points, but I have points now. Are you going to do something with them? I'm scared. Pineapples on pizza must be illegal so much that you need to be sent to a blank sentence. Seems a little harsh. Yeah, I would advise saving a few up, and you know what I do? I treat Twitch predictions kind of like my stock portfolio, my quant, if you will. So I like to keep up a nice balance, and then I never wager more than like 10% of my balance, right? So like if I lose, it doesn't nuke my portfolio. The only time I wager more than 10% is on something that I am sure Absolutely positive. There's no gabbling involved at all. And then I'll wager like half of my bucket, and it'll be a massive prediction. Now, unfortunately, you can safely assume that my stock portfolio doesn't look good because of this strategy, but my Twitch predictions always come out great. $160 auto petters is such a huge pipe dream in the community center route, but we're doing it here, Jack Frost. We're making it happen. We're doing it. If fruit doesn't belong on pizza, then no tomatoes or peppers either. No, you know. It's a pretty valid point. Pretty valid point. Where'd you come from with that valid point? My life a lie? Here I was thinking, no fruit on pizza, no fruit on pizza. There's been fruit on the pizza all along. Looking at me, straight through the cheese. Remarkable. I love pizza with only meat and cheese, real. If it's a general thing, then valid, but you can't diss pineapple just on pizza. No, you can. But you... No, hang on. I disagree with that, but I do agree with your earlier statement about why should we ban fruit on pizza if tomato sauce is on pizza. No, I get you there. I once saw a baked beans on pizza ad. I think that's actually the worst thing to ever put on pizza. It must have been a British thing. Only British people would be stupid enough to put baked beans on a pizza. Ugh. Yeah, right, let me get 2 scoops tuna. And do you still have that shit from a bum? Right, yeah, sir, we do. All right, let me get a big scoop of that from that right on top of the 3rd slice there, right, mate?
Hey, everybody, Brian's the new Meg.
Brian's the new Meg. Brian's the new Meg.
Yeah, you're the new me.
Shut up, Meg.
I love that. Bananas on pizza. Please, Mrs. Schiff. Please do me a favor. Please do not ever say that again. Please. Mrs. Schiff knows that I actually hate bananas in any capacity other than as a pure banana. I like bananas, but I do not like bananas on or in anything. Bananas are like a standalone solo act, right? Bananas on pizza. You prison. You should go to the gulag for that one, sweetie. Had squash flowers on pizza. That was really good. I never had that. I just recently learned you can even eat those, which is crazy, but why not? That actually isn't too ridiculous. If you can have a margarita pizza, you can probably have squash flowers on a pizza. Never had them. Are they sweet? Probably sweeter than zucchini. I don't like zucchini very much. I mean, I'll reluctantly eat it, but it's one of my lower tier vegetables for sure. Banana and peanut butter on toast. Maybe hold the banana, maybe just the peanut butter on toast. Maybe a little bit of jelly, squirt of jelly on there. Grape jelly, of course. The only jelly. The only jelly.
The only jelly.
Mrs. Schiff knows ball. She does know ball. I can assure you she knows a thing or two about ball. Oh man, having my auto clicker open these golden mystery boxes sure is tiring. Oh, here we go. Oh yes, the only reason I'm not reading that is because my voice is a little sore. But I hope you're doing all right, buddy. I hope you're doing okay. I hope the sadness isn't too crippling. You're an evil wizard. You're not supposed to get sad. Wishing you all the best, bud. I love extra cheese and ketchup on pizza. Alright, yeah, I guess ketchup on pizza. There you go. That's what you're into, sure. You know what's tiring? Listening to you whine. Yeah, you actually are, you know, it's funny because you actually do whine significantly more than I do. So for you to have said that, it's just classic projection. But it's okay. I still love you. Wackadoo. What is this ketchup? So you're putting ketchup on the pizza that has tomato on it already? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Can you please tell me why you're doing that? Did Chair write this? Chair did write that. Chair fingers typed that. Bread tastes better than key. What? We need a union rep? No, you're not unionizing. In what universe would a board of directors unionize? You guys literally have all the voting power. You don't need to unionize. Stop. No unionizing. No unionizing. I'm gonna ban the word union from my chat. We don't do, that's a big no-no here. We don't unionize. You're not allowed to say that? Well, actually, I have to talk to legal about my next response. Where's the legal department? We actually haven't elected a legal executive. Is there anybody in chat currently who wants to be our legal executive? 6th auto petter pog. Just one more to go for the believers. Who is chair? I'm sorry to have to ask for every inside joke to be explained to me. No, it's okay. We're catching you up. Don't worry. This would be chair. Chair is very friendly, but he's also got a solo career he's trying to make happen. I really hope he doesn't... I hope it all works out for him. I believe in his dream. I really hope it doesn't work out for him because he's quite a comfy chair and I don't want to lose him. It would really suck to have to get a new chair. He's like conformed to my ass and everything. It's great. And I have a very weirdly shaped ass. Also, 7th auto petter pog. How did that happen? Believers. Count your points, believers. All right, 3 more auto petters. That's the question. This will be our final prediction for the night. 3 more auto petters, yes or no. We're going to open up these last 473 boxes, and you guys can predict whether we get 3 more auto petters. There's a 2-minute prediction time. Normally I do 5 minutes, but this one is going to be a little shorter. So that's just what I feel like. Also, somebody clip that, please. Quote, I have a very weirdly shaped ass. Mrs. Shift, could you exclamation ad quote that, please? For Venton. I have ad quote only mod accessible because I don't want people to abuse it and add some stupid crap that I don't approve of. Evil wizards can grieve. I hope you're doing all right there. Oh, yes. If your back is weird shaped, you even take shit. Oh, I can shit. Quite talented at that. If there's one thing I can do, it's shit. Shift, am I allowed to say why I'm a sad man? Sure. As long as it's... Yeah. Why not? You're a board of director. We can all share. Go ahead. A chair cannot be underfed, by the way. I saw that comment. Listen, you can't... First auto petter of 3. Let's go. A chair cannot be underfed. Does being a law student qualify one as a legal rep in this respectable corporation? Absolutely. Being a law student? Absolutely. Even just a student. I would have accepted a Wendy's employee as our legal. Hell yeah. Please. Our new legal exec, Raven or Astrid here. One of my cats died last month, says oh yes. Ah, very sorry for your loss. That's dreadful. You know, pets are just such a light in my life. I've had many pets, and unfortunately the thing about pets is many of them have shorter lifespans than we people do, and in a lot of ways, I used to think that sucked because, you know, you want your pet to live forever, but one thing that always made me smile about that, as much as you could smile about something so morbid, was that pet got to spend their whole life with you. You know, and though they may have passed, they were loved until the end. So find solace in that, and I hope you can find ways to smile. Oh yes, I hope you do all right. I love this, guys. I love this community. Look at you guys all consoling. Oh, yes. I love that. I love that. You guys are so sweet. Oh, yes. You're free to share and talk about it if you so choose. You're welcome here. Mo calls me too sweet, Unk. That's what I think of that. One last brain cell, I didn't miss that. You said, can I be on the corporate training and onboarding? Yes, absolutely. Welcome aboard. Your first job, figure out how to onboard people, because I don't have any clue. I just kind of throw I give them a name title and I say, here, you're that thing now. Just like I did for Astrid. Is there enough room on my insane farm for a cat? Maybe name them after Oh Yes's kitty as tribute? I already have Frank. Could I add a second cat? Maybe. We'll see if he'll fit. But Frank's a solo show. All right? Frank does not play well with others. All right? I'm not going to lie to you. Frank, he's vicious. He's like Garfield with lasagna, except instead of lasagna, it's other cats. Because he can't get enough of them. Mantis, do you have a title? Yeah, you're Jester. Court Jester. You make us laugh. Venton's already head of research and development, so...
Attention shift.
I don't know what else you could be.
Heist 93 has issued a legally binding hydration order. Compliance is mandatory.
Cheers. Thank you for the hydration. Thank you for the hydration. I was thirsty anyways. You like logistics better? Alright, we'll make you, chief... Well, you know what? We'll make you the IT. We'll make you the IT, Information Technology Chief. You're the Chief IT Administrator. You handle looking into the code and optimizing things. We don't really have logistics here. Mostly because we don't actually sell a product. We just make money. So, I guess your job is to make money in a secure and optimal way. IT Administrator. Mo earlier said get a turtle as a pet. It can even outlive you. Such a bright outlook on life, really. Oh, man. Can you onboard me as union rep? No. No. No, 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 no. No union. No. What do you guys need a union for? What do you not get here? What am I missing as your CEO? What are you not getting? Do I not entertain you enough and provide you with love and thoughtful care and not so much money, but okay, well, all right, I actually don't know what I provide to you other than entertainment, but why would you need to unionize against shiftesque industries? We don't really do that here. Shit administrator, wild. Absolutely wild. All right, that's your official title. You may have been kidding, but that's it. If you have nothing to hide, then you have nothing to fear. Well, that's just it. I've got a witch's hut back there full of 100 dead orphans. What do you mean? We can't have federal investigators coming to investigate that. Okay, we can't do that. So no union. All right, you guys were all supposed to be cool. All right, so I'm quashing the union idea. We're not doing a union, okay? All right. Otherwise, I have to get rid of the orphans, and you know how profitable the orphans have been. All right. Look, if you want, we can put it to a vote. Okay. Also, 9th Auto Petter Pog. One more to go. One more to go for the believers. If you believed, I see you over there. I see you over there believing with only 270 points. You're about to win a big return if we get one more Auto Petter. Believer is about to take 2K off me. Now, that's what happens when you win one too many times at the casino. You start beating a high roller. That's when the luck runs out. 100 dead orphans in the witch's hut. Metal. How democratic our CEO is. Listen, I'm just saying. If you... Okay, hang on. That was really sweet. Hang on. Aw, that's sweet. Oh, yes. I didn't realize you named your in-game cat after. That's really sweet. Genuinely. 100 Dead Orphans could be a band name, though. That's very valid, yes. I'm just saying... Can we get a yay or nay on this, all right? Can we get a yay or nay? Yes union or no union? We'll put it to a vote. I'm willing to democratize this, but I have a feeling the union's not going to be popular here. All right? Please, cast your ballots. I have one yes. Don't be scared now. You guys all wanted to unionize. Yes union, no union.
__ says, we will be hosting a pizza party.
Fred, shut up, Fred. I think I can run a poll. I don't know if I can run a poll while a prediction's going. Oh, I can. Look at that. Unionize, question mark. Yes, no. All right, guys. A poll is already active. Yeah, predictions count as a poll, guys, so I can't run a poll while the prediction's active. Oh, I guess I could. I just ran it. All right, well, poll's active. Fucking weird, but whatever. We have 3 yeses. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. 4 yeses. Oh, fuck. Labor costs are gonna spike so high. Oh, I gotta pay the chair. Fuck. Oh, wait, we got a couple of no's. Hang on. Oh, wait. See, Moondog, I like that. Guys, I also get a vote because I am chairman of the board as the CEO, so I will cast my vote. All right. Anybody else want to throw their hand in the ring here? Now, if we unionize, I'm just saying, if we unionize, I can't promise those orphans. I mean, I'll have to talk to the federal regulators, but I can't promise those orphans can stay there. All right, my hands are tied. You know, this opens us up to a lot of regulatory scrutiny as a corporation. So, Mrs. Shift started the poll, so you can't vote in the poll, honey? Shit. She was my lock. Fuck. If we unionize, then we get a pizza party. But if we don't unionize, I get to keep stabbing orphans. Just saying. Mantis says I can buy my own pizza, damn it. Absolutely. Real talk. Real trap shit. Fuck. All right, guys. I guess the lore shapers want a union, so shiftesque Industries is now the proud owners of. Actually, we're not really the owners. The union kind of owns us now. Congratulations, guys. We'll be philanthropists. Bunch of philanthropists. So now we have to pay the chair, and now we have to pay Fred, and now we have to pay Jeff, and all the other employees who were supposed to be doing their jobs for free. We were paying them in worthless equity, but now what do we pay them in? Money. Ugh. This is gonna just so damage my profits. One last brain cell. Who the fuck is Jeff? Jeff does the alerts for followers and subs. So we don't hear from him as much as we hear from Fred. But Jeff does a job too. He used to do it for free. Now I'm probably gonna have to pay him about the price of a fucking executive because union. Great work, everybody. All because you wanted a pizza party. I could have just bought you a pizza. You know I have 999 pizzas festering in a chest in this world, right? I could have just brought one out.
Here.
Exactly. Fred has a damn family. Fred is a computer program. Fred doesn't have a family to feed. I mean, he does, canonically, but he... dirt under my pillow for the dirt man. How many boxes left? 180. You've said multiple times he has a family. Yes, canonically, he has a family. It's canon. He does have a family. But they don't actually need to be fed because they are also computer programs, right? Computer programs don't need to eat, so they don't need money. He doesn't need to be... This chair does not have a mortgage. And if it did, I'm still not paying it. You guys do realize labor makes up the biggest...
_says,
we got our third auto petter too. You guys got me
data
distracted.
to feed properly.
Shut up, Fred. Believers, count your points. We got 3 extra auto petters. Oh my goodness. Yay. Whoop, 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 whoop. Incredible stuff. Incredible stuff. Anyways. Chair has little stools at home, you monster. We're being repressed. That was a good bit, guys. That was pretty funny. I got so distracted by the bit that I didn't realize we got the third auto petter. So yeah, Bit's done. Yeah, whatever. We unionize. We're paying Fred. We're paying the chair now. That's canon. So yes, on this episode of Shiftesque Industries, Shift got more than he bargained for when he opened up a democratic vote to unionize. Will he continue to make disgusting profits on the backs of other people? Find out at the end of this series. You'll add it to the onboarding PowerPoint? Great. You've made your Mantis deposit for the night? Yes. I'm waiting for the sound effect to play. Possibly during my conclusion outro at the absolute worst time, because she likes to do that. Yes, he will. We can't stop his chronic addiction to this cozy farming life RPG. Real. You need to open 101k golden boxes. I know that you're going to use the fast animations mod for that, so I don't cry for you. I'm not going to shed a tear for you. I'm not more evil than your evil wizard self. That's preposterous. You are an evil wizard. I am a CEO. Totally different levels of evil. Totally different levels of evil. Not really, but go off. Luigi has entered the chat. How the F is at 10 already? Because this is a particularly interesting stream. Thank you very much for noticing. Next time, I gonna gabble to believe I'm not chosen false. I have work at 3. Cry. I'm sorry to hear that.
Attention Shift.
Uh-oh.
MRS_God Emperor Shift has issued a legally binding hydration order.
Mrs. God Emperor Shift wants me to drink. Yes, honey. Anything you say. Real. So anyways, let's do some math now, guys. You're wondering how long the streams last? So the schedule is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, as long as I'm not doing a Saturday stream. Depends on how I'm feeling. Usually I do Thursday. If I don't do Thursday, I'll probably do Saturday. So yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I do 7 p.m. Eastern to 10 p.m. Eastern. Just 3-hour streams, nothing crazy. I do work a day job, so I can't do much earlier than that. So yeah, just 3-hour streams 4 times a week. If I go live on a Saturday, it'll usually be around noon. That's Eastern Standard Time. Mrs. God Emperor Shift. I love the Krober with the wizard hands. It's my favorite emote combo. I love seeing that. You need to change it to Goddess Emperor. I could. I actually probably could go change that. I'm not gonna, though. Alrighty, Brain Cell. It's been a pleasure. Have yourself a great night. It was such a pleasure, other than the unionizing thing. Go drink your luxurious water that you use the funds that were supposed to feed the families who work for you for your own pleasure. Wild. Vicious. Absolutely outlandish. All right, so after this, we'll have opened up 29,171 gold mystery boxes. We should have, at this point, 145.86 auto petters. We will have 142, assuming we don't get another one here. So, about 3 to 4 behind. We did not catch up in luck, so it's very likely we'll have to open an extra 1,000 gold mystery boxes past 32,000 at this point, but we could have a very lucky final 3,000. We don't know yet. We will know more tomorrow because we are sitting down and all we're doing tomorrow, no scams, guys. I'm not scamming you. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to open up 3,000, 3,500, however many golden mystery boxes I can open up in 3 hours. Yesterday we were able to do 3,500. We'll probably do 3,500. And we will see. It is perfectly possible that we get 18 auto petters and we're done. And that's it. Yay! All right, so fingers crossed. Maybe it happens. Maybe it doesn't happen. We'll see. We'll see. Go to bed, Mo. Have a great night. Try to sleep a little bit if it's 5 a.m., you absolute mad lad. Oh, inventory's full. Don't forget to redeem all regular ones into gold mystery boxes. We did that on Monday. We got 1,400 from the 4 stacks we had saved up. We might do a few more. I think we've got almost a stack saved up, so we can get extra 300 or so from that. In terms of golden animal crackers, we definitely broke the 800 barrier. We're probably at about 820. We'll do the final count right before the end of stream here, but we're doing pretty well on those. We won't be halfway through. We need 960 to be fully halfway through. But we'll get pretty darn close to that once we get the final auto petter. And then it'll just be a matter of grinding golden animal crackers. So we'll be going back and forth to a witch's hut over and over again until we get another 1,000 of those. And that'll be a whole other grind in and of itself, but it shouldn't be nearly as repetitive as this monotonous agony that we've been putting ourselves through for the last 3 weeks. Was Chorscop working on to catch? No, Chorscop is employed by the municipality, whom we pay very many corporate taxes to. So I don't want to hear anything about Chorscop not getting paid. Ethan says, "Damn, we got 10 now. That escalated quickly." Yeah, it was a lucky 1,000. We got another 1 actually. Holy crap! Nice. So we got 11. So the first 1,000 we opened, we only got 2. The average would be 5 because it's 1 in every 200. The second 1,000 we got 9. So it balanced out, and we actually got pretty lucky getting the extra 1. So that'll bring our total up to 143, which is pretty darn good. All I do is make money off of depriving others? No, nonsense. I don't deprive anybody. Think about how many pineapples are in this world. Everybody gets to eat, all right? Everybody gets to eat because I planted pineapples in their house. They weren't going to plant pineapples in their own houses. So I improvised, and I did it for them. And now they get to eat a pineapple whenever they want. Remarkable stuff, really. All right, guys. That's that. Let's go do our final count, and then we'll call it a night. And that'll be that for another lovely stream. You don't want to hear about my pineapples that I nonsensically placed in their homes? Well, you're gonna. All right, let's turn off Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies. I think we got our fill of that. Stop shouting at me. Shut up. Shut up. If you want to yell obscenities and nonsense at me, we'll do it next stream. All right, we're doing a nice. We're gonna have a nice quality conclusion here. All right, I don't want bullshit on screen.
Hey, let's go. Kinkasuru. Taisetsu na mono. Protect my vows. Boku ga warui, so let's fighting. Let's fighting love. Let's fighting love.
Oh shit, fart on my roommate's door, ha.
Got it all out of your system? Better. Okay, great. All right, we have 100 and, fuck. Hang on. 143 auto petters, 17 to go. All right, we have 822.
No one's ever told me I mattered before.
That's why you have to say it. So say it.
I matter.
Louder!
I matter!
Shut up, Meg. You don't matter.
Classic. Okay. We have 104 dubs. We've opened 29,171 golden mystery boxes. And we have now 822 golden animal crackers, 143 auto cutters. The sun sets on another productive and ridiculous day in shiftesque Industries Stardew Valley world. I want you guys to all have a wonderful night. I want you to sleep well. If you got school or work in the morning, I hope you have a great day tomorrow. We'll be live again at 7 p.m. and I will nudge the Discord 15 minutes before we go live, as I always do, so you don't miss a second of this ridiculous grind. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. All right? Remember to hydrate, just as I always do, exclamation hydrate. Have yourself a wonderful night. Thanks for joining me. Goodbye.